The Kingdom of Khurain, a country of spirit mediums and faith on the western edge of the Far East. Its people's lives are nourished through the wisdom of Khurainism and protected by its founder, the Holy Mother. At least, that's how it used to be.
Prosecutor Sadmadhi, we've captured and detained one of the rebel escapees, sir.
Silence, officer. You're disrupting the peace of this temple.
Sorry, please forgive me, sir.
Pitiful servant of a lost cause, renounce your revolution and submit yourself to the judgment of this court. In her infinite mercy, our Holy Mother may yet see fit to save your soul.
As if I'd give in! What's the point of a court that only doles out guilty verdicts?
A dragon's eye. One of the remnant lawyers, then?
Sir, the other escapee was wearing a dragon's eye, too.
O Holy Mother, as your humble servant, you would have me act to save this wretch's soul. I suppose this, too, is part of my fate.
Objection! These pork buns were frozen at the time of the crime, so it's possible they were solid enough to bludgeon someone to death with. Silence!
Interesting. And you have proof of its past icy state, do you, right, Dono?
Well, there's bound to be some evidence somewhere, you'll see.
It looks to me like we'll need to extend this trial by another day.
Do what you will.
Hey, Blackquill, you better make some funeral preparations.
Perhaps I will, for the defense.
That was great! Just a little more and you would have clinched it!
Yeah, but Prosecutor Blackwell's a tough guy to beat.
Well, what are we waiting for? There's evidence to be found, so let's do this. I'm so hungry. Oh, come on, Widget.
Okay, let's take a breather back at the office, guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? Hey, come to think of it, aren't we coming up on the end of, Miss Faye's aesthetic training?
Yeah, we sure are.
That does it for this round! You were really into it.
Yeah, I guess I was. Didn't stop the water from being freezing, though. I thought I was gonna turn into a popsicle. But I'm not done yet. I've still got another 5 rounds to go.
Yup, just 5 more until you finish the Khurain School's special meditation course for increasing spiritual power.
Okay. Then let's get going. I mean, I'll never become the head of Khurain Village if I don't finish my training.
The head of your own village? Then you will be just like her benevolence, you know?
Oh, really? Her benevolence, huh? You mean your princess, right? So, what's she like?
She's really nice, Miss Maya. I bet you'd like her.
No, you're wrong!
Her benevolence has performed the divination seance.
But I know I didn't do it!
How dare you? Are you saying that my insights contain an untruth? You insolent criminal.
There is no room for argument. I now pronounce the accused guilty.
Please, Your Majesty! I request an attorney!
And exactly what good would a lawyer do? when all we need to know is revealed through my divination seances?
Is there nothing?
As you must surely know, the Defense Culpability Act has rendered lawyering a virtually dead profession within our borders.
Apollo Justice is doing fine!
Athena Sykes is doing fine!
All right, let's try that again.
Okay!
Apollo Justice is doing fine!
Athena Sykes is...
Nick, did you miss me? Can you believe that I've already finished 5 rounds of meditation today? I'm about to take on my 6th.
Oh? But I thought you were about done with all of your training.
Yeah, and I was hoping you would come visit once I was,
Huh?
Miss Maya!
Oh, you poor, pitiful, unenlightened soul.
What do you want?
Come along quietly, and you may yet know the Holy Mother's forgiveness.
Like hell I will!
thank you for saving me.
I pray that you watch yourself, fair traveler. May Her Holiness grant you her divine favor.
Are you all right, Miss Maya?
Hey, Albie, who was that person just now? Huh? Oh. Ah! And all I wanted was for Nick to come visit.
Maya, hey! Answer me! Hey, Apollo. I'm gonna step out for a bit.
Huh? Okay, but where to?
To the kingdom of Kurayin.
What?
It won't be long now. A phoenix approaches this land. And with him, the flames of purification and change.
And we are live. Hello everyone, welcome to part 34 and the final stream of 2025. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy. Joining me as per usual is my lovely girlfriend, IMShadow 007. Say hello, hon.
Hello!
And tonight we are starting the currently final game in the Ace Attorney series. Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice.
And what you just saw was the prologue.
Yes.
Which for some reason was never added into the game.
Yeah, I don't understand that, so I had to download it and, well, do some editing.
Weird. Oh, the stream is closed for me.
But yeah, I'll give you it back in a second. Just
Okay.
setting it all up.
Okay.
Because I had to give her the OBS projector rather than the game so she could watch the prologue.
Gotcha. There we go.
All good?
Yep, all good.
Alright, let's get cracking.
Spirit of Justice.
On the western edge of the Far East. Lies a peaceful country of spirit mediums and mystery. The kingdom of Kurayin. But now, the flames of revolution are threatening to consume it whole. But things like revolt and revolution the furthest things from my mind when I first arrived in this land.
Oh yeah, that's an ox.
Yep.
Episode 1, The Foreign Turnabout. Yeah, and fun fact, the animation was done by A1 Pictures, the same ones who did the Ace Attorney anime.
Yeah. Ooh.
Really trying to show off those 3DS here in Khura'in. Death is not the end. Even after death, the soul lives on in the Twilight Realm.
Twilight Princess?
And priestesses can commune with the spirits of the dead. Fear not death. In the name of the Holy Mother. Fear only the impurities of your soul. Ow!
Damn.
This blight on my soul. I'll have the child take the blame.
Well, we all know who did this time.
Yeah, just like Columbo. And his name is, I kid you not, it's a pun on peace, love, and understanding.
And the kid, I'll be your guide.
Good lord.
Yep.
Phew, I'm finally here. So this is the Kingdom of Khura'in, huh? What a long trip. I wonder how many hours I was in the air. Yeah, I think this country's based upon the region of Asia like Nepal, Tibet, that sort of region of the world.
Yeah.
But just look at this place. Click. Get a load of this street. It really feels like I'm in another world here.
Whoa.
And that gorgeous temple. I read that's the center of town.
Yeah, the music and the visuals of this game are gorgeous.
They are. Especially when you consider it's a portable game. Wow,
Yeah.
Knock's right in the middle of the street, and it nearly molested me. I have to get a picture of that.
Oh, God. Excuse me, sir.
I wonder what kind of bird that is. I've never seen anything like it. That's quite a crest it has on its head.
Excuse me, sir.
Whoa! Oh, yeah?
Pardon me, but are you Mr. Wright?
Yeah, that's right. Oops. Hope he hasn't been trying to get my attention all this time. Wait a minute. Are you...
That's right. I'll be your guide, at your service. I'm a monk in training at Temple, and I'll be your guide around town.
Temple. Seriously, even by Ace Attorney standards, the puns in this game are atrocious.
Yeah. It's very nice to meet you. Happy Rocky.
Yeah, we're gonna mispronounce every single one of these words, no doubt.
Yeah, Happy Rocky.
Happy what now?
Happy Rocky. That's how we greet people here in Khura'in. It's like hello or how do you do? It's a pretty handy expression to know.
Okay, let me give it a try. Hello, I'm Phoenix Wright. Happy Rocky. My name is Phoenix Wright. You know, this is only the 6th game. You should know my goddamn name by now.
Right.
And I run a small law office. Well, that's what I do back home anyway. Right now, I'm just a traveler, a stranger in a strange land. You don't seem all that... He doesn't seem all that worried about Maya.
Welcome to our country. Welcome to the Kingdom of Khura'in, the land of spirit mediums and mystery.
Yeah, I didn't mean to skip that early, sorry.
This is for you. Ooh, a Magatama. To celebrate your arrival.
It's a cake. Speaking of mystery, what is this mysterious green lump exactly?
Allow me to explain. This is the famous Khura'inese sweet bun. It's called the Magataman, or soul bun. It's shaped like a Magatama. It's so yummy it'll send your soul right to the Twilight Realm. Again, Twilight Princess.
Again, it's green though. Like, I wonder what it's made of. That doesn't exactly make me eager to try it.
Probably just green frosting.
Thanks. I think I'll indulge later.
That will be 20 damas. Thank you for your patronage.
You little shit! I have to pay?
I always have plenty of those on hand, so just let me know if you ever want any more.
No wonder his bag looks so heavy. It's stuffed with all the tools of his trade.
Oops, I almost forgot to tell you something really important. It's about Miss Maya. She can't come to see you for a few days yet.
Yeah, when I called her from the airport, she was still training up in the mountains. I told her I'd wait for her here. Either way, I was glad to hear she's in good spirits. Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium who used to work as my assistant. I came all the way out here to celebrate the end of her ascetic training with her. This is my first time in this country, so I'll be counting on you, okay?
You got it, sir. Do not hesitate if you need anything at all.
Oh, you planning to rip me off with more sweets? Maya was right when she told me I could leave everything in your capable hands.
Aw, shucks. She said that? That sure was nice of her.
He's missing a tooth.
Yeah. I had a chance to show Miss Maya around a little bit, too.
If there's one person Maya was worried about, is me. Because we both know trouble likes to follow you wherever you go, she said. That girl worries too much.
But you sure came early to the party, Mr. Wright, sir. I mean, Miss Maya won't be done with her training for another 2 weeks.
Ugh, I hate to admit it, but I came early because I was worried about her, too. Oh well, you know. I thought I'd get in a little sightseeing first.
Oh, sightseeing? Well, I'm your man for that. I'll show you all the best sights in the country has to offer.
Thanks. That would be great. I guess Albie takes his job very seriously.
Well, what are we waiting for? Those sights aren't gonna see themselves.
Yikes! You don't have to shove!
First stop, Temple, right there in the center of town.
Temple, sick.
There's something there I really want to show you.
Wow, it's even more impressive up close.
Allow me to explain. This is the heart of our town, Temple. It was created by the founder of Koreanism, the Holy Mother herself. I'm training right here at this temple to be a monk someday.
I read that people in this country are all adherents to Koreanism. According to my guidebook, it's a religion in which ancestral spirits are venerated.
The Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our ancestors' souls. And spirit mediums become queen to this day, direct descendants of the Holy Mother.
A spirit medium rules the entire country, huh? Talk about power and influence.
The main thing you'll want to see when you come to the temple is the dance of devotion rite. The dance of devotion takes place twice, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. This dance, along with the song of ceremony, is performed in offering to the Holy Mother. The dance of devotion has the power to summon forth souls. Oh!
Hold it! Slow down! I can't remember all of that at once. Sheesh!
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got a little overexcited.
You know who'd be a good voice for him?
Kathy Westlock?
I was thinking that, but also the voice of, the original voice of Gohan and Kid Goku in Dragon Ball.
Oh!
Stephanie Natalie, her name is? Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely Natalie.
Anyway, the main thing I got from all that is you really, really love your country.
Well, that's sure true.
I like this kid. He pours his heart into everything he does. Christ, even I wasn't this passionate when I was showing you around Scotland.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll just explain about half of what I usually explain. so I'll give you a special discount and only charge you 10 Damas for a tour free. Thank you for your patronage.
I guess he pours his heart into aggressive salesmanship, too. This little shit, I swear!
Oh, come to think of it, Miss Maya told me she could tell I love my country, too. We stood here for about an hour while I told her all about the Holy Mother.
Really? An hour? Hope that counted as patience training.
And she seemed really interested, too, so she's listened to my whole speech.
Huh. That doesn't sound like Maya I know.
Miss Maya is too kind and nice. She treats me really well, like a little brother. She's kind of like a big sister to me.
This is Maya Fey you're talking about, right? Maybe she's grown up since I last saw her.
Oh. Oh no!
What's the matter?
Is it that time already? We have to hurry to the temple right away! First, let me give you the lyrics card for the Song of Ceremony I told you about. There's an English translation for the lyrics there, too, so give it a read, okay? Let's go!
But why the big rush?
If we don't hurry, we'll miss the beginning of her benevolence's dance of devotion!
Her benevolence?
I'll be your guide. You're under arrest for treason.
Well, that just happened.
Yep.
Let me in! Why won't you let me in? Because you're a foreigner. What business could you have with this court? I told you! My friend is on trial here! The police raided the temple in the middle of the dance performance yesterday. And arrested Albie on the suspicion of treason. I was worried about Albie, so I just had to come see his trial. The trial isn't a tourist attraction, so clear off! That's, what gun is that he's holding? It looks like an STG-44.
Huh.
If you want a picture for your scrapbook, take one of me and get out of here. Look, you got it all wrong. Just great. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do.
Tell him I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm a foreigner, but I'm not your average foreigner. What? I'm actually a lawyer. Back at home, anyway. What? Lawyer? I can't... That's not possible. What's he so shocked about? Well, whatever. Now's my chance. There's nothing wrong with a lawyer entering the courtroom, right? Wait! Get back here, you! Yeah, the magazine's the wrong shape, but the rest of the gun looks like an STG. So this is Kurani's courtroom. Oh, great.
Oh boy.
Wait, isn't that her benevolence? What's she doing here in court?
The divination seance has been performed. I will now hand down my verdict against the accused. Guilty!
Oh, that was fast. What? A verdict already? But the trial's only just started!
Guilty? There's gotta be some kind of mistake. Please take another look.
Seances performed by Princess Rafa are infallible. They show only the truth. What right do you have to question her abilities?
But I didn't.
Ugh.
Great.
Isn't it ironic that you, a devout adherent of Coriolism, would dare doubt her insight? Non-believers will only be met with suffering in the Twilight Realm, you know.
But I didn't do it! Your benevolence! Allow me to explain, I beg you! Be silent, impudent whelp. There is no merit to be had in indulging the ramblings born of a criminal's unclean soul. But...
What in the world is going on here? The judge made his ruling based on something called a divination seance? What is Albie's attorney doing? About that. Wait a minute! Where is Albie's attorney?
Why is this happening? I didn't do anything wrong! Foolish child. Doubting the divination seance is a tantamount to doubting the Holy Mother herself. Your Majesty, as royal priestess and in the name of the Holy Mother, I command you. Impose the highest penalty against his unclean soul.
As you command, so shall it be done, your benevolence. May her holiness grant us her divine favor. Undira Korain.
Dihara Korain! Korain!
Yeah, and the audience actually speaks.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, and Phoenix's model's a lot better in this game.
Yeah.
Wait just one moment. You're... Ugh, me and my big mouth. Now what?
Mr. Wright? What are you doing here, sir?
Well, I'm in it now, so I have to do this right. Your Honor, it's too soon to give your verdict. This trial has only been underway for a few minutes.
Excuse me? Who on earth are you?
I'm, well... an ordinary tourist, Your Honor. Just passing through.
A tourist, are you?
Hapiparaki. But more importantly, where's this boy's defense attorney?
Defense attorney? Whatever are you talking about? He doesn't need a defense attorney.
Wait, what?
Of course you wouldn't be aware, being a foreigner and all. But we have no need for defense attorneys here in the Kingdom of Korain.
Isn't that illegal?
Probably.
We leave it all up to her benevolence's sacred power of spirit communion. Her divination seances determine all.
What? But surely you see how unfair that is. What kind of insane court system are they running here?
You're one to talk, Phoenix. You who dare mock me, you barb-headed buffoon! If you value your life, you will leave post-haste, or shall I summon the bailiff?
The bailiff is that big scary dude with a big scary gun, isn't he?
I'm sure he would be happy to oblige you with a bullet or two as a souvenir of your travels.
At the cost of an arm and a leg, no doubt.
Now hold on! Mr. Wright has nothing to do with any of this!
Albie!
I appreciate what you're trying to do, Mr. Wright, but never mind about me. You just go ahead and go see Miss Maya.
But...
Forget about me! You have to go now! I'm sure you can find another guide. There were lots more places I wanted to show you. But it looks like I won't get a chance now. I'm sorry!
Poor kid. He's trying to put on a brave face. But look how terrified he is. What can I do? What should I do?
Defend him!
I can't just let a verdict be handed down with nobody standing in Albie's corner. If Albie doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it. I'll defend him.
Defend him? You can't be serious.
Did you hear that? Is he out of his mind?
Then forbid! Defend me? Mr. Wright! What are you saying? You can't do that!
I most certainly can. Don't worry. I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials. But yeah, his 3D model here seems to be a lot closer to the original 2D games.
Yeah.
Besides, can you imagine how furious Mai would be if I let anything happen to you?
Mr. Wright.
You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. But if you are smart, you will heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further.
Looks like defending somebody is easier said than done in this country.
Bailiff, throw this man out!
Who'd be that?
Oh, him. Hold it.
Your Majesty, if you please.
You have something to say, Mr. Payne?
Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting. Right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Right. Mr. Whoever you are.
Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler?
That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty, and yes, I am acquainted with him. He's a defense attorney from my native land. I've had dealings with him in the courtroom before.
Heavens to Betsy! Wow, that's really regal of you.
Yes. Why'd I imagine she just suddenly burst out with a southern accent there?
Mr. Betsy Sugar Cube? What? Mr. Wright, you're a defense attorney? Did my badge not give it away?
You mean to tell me that in crying that defense attorneys are illegal and through Yes, they're illegal in this. The story of this game is pretty dumb, even by Ace Attorney standards. But it's still entertaining, so we can give it that.
Yeah.
A defense attorney? Well, this is a shock.
You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience. Yeah, most of those years you spent as a bum.
Yeah, right?
I guess there aren't all that many lawyers around here. Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the manner of my old country?
But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case.
Call it nostalgia, if you will, but I'm most eager to give it a try.
But I have a previous engagement, you see. A clash together with the missus.
Your Majesty, I agree we should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing.
Yeah, I like to think it's similar to Rarity. With her, she's putting the accent on, and then when no one's looking, she speaks like a southern hick or something.
Be covered in mud! A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom.
A score? As in 20 years? What's the deal with this country?
Mr. Payne, I want that barbed head brought to me on a stick.
Barb head. As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see to it myself.
Very well, Mr. Payne. If that is what you and Her Benevolence want, I will...
Acquiesce? What?
Acquiesce.
I will acquiesce. As for the defense, I hope you are prepared for every eventuality.
Every eventuality? What is he talking about? There, are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Yes, thank you, Mr. Payne. I'm sorry for not remembering you earlier. That's Chief Prosecutor, or the Incredible Payne, as I'm known in this country. Incredible Deckhead, more like.
Right.
And you'll see soon enough just why that is, when you're forced to capitulate to me before this very court of law. Why is he so strangely confident? And not only that, but what's with this gallery?
Just you watch. That defense attorney will try and twist the truth. You can't bet on it.
Get him, Chief Prosecutor! Where's that defense devil?
This is way more lawyer hate than even back home.
Now, if you would please give your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne.
Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes, larceny and murder. Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasures room of Temple. In addition to the theft, 2 other things were discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Patrol, Mr. Patrol, I know, Mr. Patrol, Temple Security Guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb to which Mr. Roll was in charge of guarding.
Yeah, Patrol, ha 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 ha!
We believe that Mr. Roll was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure.
To kill a guard armed with a gun. What a terrifying, bold act.
I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and crime photo.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
Oh my god.
It's been a long time since we had evidence presented in court as well. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
We may rely on the power of the seances, but our police still carry out investigations. Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable. Oh, really? Well, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. I can check the evidence out myself by looking in the court record. R1. Wait, why am I talking as if there's a controller? We'll just see how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne.
Such a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes at the very heart of our nation.
Exactly, Your Majesty. We mustn't let the culprit get away with this heinous these heinous deeds. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown, which I think is actually a crime in the UK.
Yeah.
Is this treasure really such a valuable object?
How can you even ask such a thing? Oh, of course it is! Why, sealed within this treasure is the very soul, the mitama of the Holy Mother.
Her soul is sealed within the treasure? I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, given what he's been through before.
Yes.
You don't believe it, do you?
Of course I believe it. Something tells me I'd better play along. Need I unless I have my head on a pike.
This kind of irreverence is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much.
Your Honor, Your Majesty.
What is it now?
This treasure, I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. Could I see a photo of it or something?
Of all the outlandish requests, you defense attorneys are truly beyond the pale.
He's been getting awfully angry with me. And are those veins popping out of his forehead? It's forbidden for anyone outside the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone without the proper spiritual power will be blinded instantly. That's why the average person has never seen the treasure, Mr. Wright. I guess there are national treasures that are off limits to the public back home, too. For the benefit of the shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper article. It includes photos taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed. These are the only public photos of the outer box in existence. What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room but once a year, for a special New Year's rite that takes place at the palace. Therefore, this treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hear there's been a string of thefts lately of historic artifacts from the temple.
Right, Your Majesty. Inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused.
So he used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. Is that it?
The accused family is by no means wealthy. To help with family finances, he works as a tour guide in addition to his ascetic training.
Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions from the defense, I presume?
What? No, I do have questions!
Even more? But you just asked a bunch. Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes.
What? He's still planning on going to that thing? There's still a lot I don't know about the case. I should ask now while I have the chance. Let's see. What else do I need to know more about?
The weapon.
Mr. Payne, what was the murder weapon? The murder weapon was the treasure box itself. The empty treasure box left at the scene had a large blood stain on it.
How utterly reprehensible, using the sacred treasure box for murder.
The accused came to the treasure room with the express purpose of stealing the treasure. He climbed the altar stairs and snatched the box, ready to abscond with it. But he was discovered by Mr. Roll, who had come to the room in the course of his rounds. After walloping Mr. Roll on the head with the treasure box, the accused forced the bloodied housing open and made off with the treasure inside.
Thank you.
But the defendant is just a little boy. I hardly think he'd be able to hit the victim, a grown man, on the head. Ah, very good point, Mr. Wright. But I'm afraid that won't help you. At the time of the crime, the accused was on the stairs leading up to the altar. The accused's elevated position would more than make up for the difference in stature. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Mr. Payne, your reasoning is flawless. What an elegant argument. Elegant? Hats off to you, Chief Prosecutor.
Elegant.
Your title is obviously well earned. Well, the accused's guilt is certainly conclusive. Unless there's anything else, I am ready to announce my verdict. Very well. In that case, I find the accused...
Just one moment, Your Majesty. Don't you think you're rushing this verdict just a little bit?
I told you, I have plans to attend... Ah! I'm late! It's already started! How did the time fly by so fast?
He's still stuck on that. We haven't heard the defense's side of the story yet. Your Majesty, the defense asserts its right to cross-examine the defendant. Huh? Did I say something funny?
Cross-examine the... What do you mean by that?
What? What do you mean, what do I mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I seem to have some dim recollection of the process, but I can't quite recall.
And little wonder, a so-called defendant hasn't been questioned in over 20 years. Should I even be surprised anymore? Anyway, I demand we let the defendant, or the accused, tell his side of the story.
Is that really necessary?
Of course it's necessary, Your Majesty. What harm could it do? I say we allow the boy to speak, Your Majesty. Though I doubt he'll have anything of relevance to say. Oh, how kind of you, Your Royal Payness.
Eh.
Very well. As long as it's okay with you, Mr. Payne. I'm already hopelessly late for my class anyway.
In that case, the prosecution calls the accused back to the witness stand.
Oh, but before we do, I'd better call my wife and apologize for missing that class. Any objections?
Go for it, Your Majesty. Kill me. Accused, state your name and occupation again, if you would.
I'll be your guide. I'm in training to be a monk. And I'm a tour guide, too.
Why me? Now, where were we?
Cross-examining the defendant, Your Majesty.
Right. Let's do that then. At the defense attorney's insistence, I might add...
He sounds a little dispirited. His wife must have given him a piece of her mind.
Well, the defense had better get to it and make it quick, if you please.
The defense... Mr. Wright, I didn't know you were a lawyer.
Well, I am, and I'm here to defend you, Albie. Don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth and you'll be all right.
You tricked me!
What?
If I knew you were a lawyer, I wouldn't have given you that tour. Get back that makatama I gave you yesterday.
Albie, what's gone into you?
Don't talk to me. You disgust me.
Now even Albie's against me? But why? That must be a new experience for you, Mr. Wright, being loathed by a client. Now then, accused, please give the court your testimony. The incident occurred around noon. During the break between the morning and afternoon dances of devotion, I want you to tell the court what you were doing around that time.
All right. Oh boy, here we go, guys. Ooh. I like that. I didn't kill Mr. Roll, and I didn't steal the treasure. I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I've never even seen the treasure box with the green Kuranai's butterfly on it. When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route.
Were you well acquainted with the victim?
Yeah, he used to chat with me whenever we ran into each other in the temple. Mr. Roll was a monk in training when he was a kid too, you know.
I bet Albie looked up to him.
But he had to give that up and had to go to work when his family needed money. That's why he became a guard. But at least that way, he could still stay in the temple. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for New Year's Rite.
The victim's parents apparently both died relatively young, so Mr. Roll had to support his younger brothers and sisters as well. But even with his job as a security guard, I'm sure things couldn't have been easy for him. Sounds like his circumstances and Albie's were very similar.
Mr. Roll encouraged me to never give up. Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say. He was always cheering me on in my training and in my tour guide business too. Why in the world would I kill a nice man like that?
Yes, I see. You expressed yourself well. Defense, now that you've heard the accused account, are you finally satisfied? If so, let's draw this to an expeditious conclusion.
But Your Majesty, I haven't even cross-examined the defendant yet.
That wasn't the end of it?
Okay, dude, seriously, you look old enough to have known what the system was like 20 years prior. Come on.
It's been so long, I don't rightly recall what this cross-examining thing is all about.
A judge who doesn't know what a cross-examination is. What fresh hell is this?
I really do wish I could remember how it works.
Should I give the judge a refresher on cross-examination?
Nah.
I guess I'd better, or we'll never get anywhere. Your Majesty, please allow me to explain the procedure. First, we lawyers listen carefully to a witness's testimony. Then we use Present, R1, to open the court record and examine the evidence.
And why would you do that?
To find and present, triangle, any evidence that's inconsistent with the statements given.
Present? I certainly don't need any gifts from you.
Clearly, something is getting lost in translation with His Majesty. The point is, it's impossible that a statement could it's possible that a statement could contain a lie or a mistake.
But what do you do if you can't find any inconsistencies in a witness's testimony?
In that case, we press L1, the witness, for more information. Pressing a statement might reveal new information or even entirely new statements.
Presenting evidence is one thing, but pressing witnesses? I'll have you know, defense, that I do not allow violence in my courtroom.
Rest assured, only general verbal pressure is used, no physical force involved.
Well, I'm not convinced. After all, who knows what sort of tactics an attorney will resort to? One false move and I'll call the bailiff and you'll get a bullet in your ass.
What am I, Forrest Gump? Yeah, something's definitely getting lost in there. For now, I should just focus all my energy on questioning Albie and comparing his statement with the information in the court record.
Why do you keep talking about...
Present the treasure box on the third statement.
Treasure box in the third statement.
Why do you keep talking about all these buttons? Triangle, R1, L1, like you've got a PlayStation controller or something.
Objection!
Oh, Albie, why would you lie to me? So you say you've never laid eyes on the treasure box, is that right?
That's right. It's forbidden, so I never do that.
In that case, how do you know there was a green butterfly on it?
Huh? Because I saw a picture of it in that newspaper article.
Nope. Take another look. These photos are in black and white. You couldn't possibly tell what color the butterfly is from these pictures.
Ugh.
Hold on. He's back. Did it just move?
Polkunka!
I beg your pardon? Polkunka. It's a word in Koreanese that people use when they're surprised.
You just exposed a lie! So this is the power of cross-examination, is it?
I should be the one shocked here by your shocking lack of understanding.
But just a moment. If the accused was lying, then that just makes him more suspicious than ever!
Oh, this just makes things worse for me than ever. Albie, are you hiding something? Please give only true statements. I can't help you if you don't tell the truth. Damn, I just can't seem to get him to open up to me. So, accused, you have seen the treasure box with your own eyes after all, have you?
Well, maybe I did take a peek one time a long time ago when I was cleaning the treasure room.
But you weren't in the treasure room at the time of the incident, right?
Of course I wasn't.
Objection!
That is a lie. You were most definitely inside the treasure room on the day of the incident. And I have proof. He does? This was found on the floor of the treasure room. It's a scroll entitled Notice and contains a list of temple monk duties. These instructions pertain to the day of the incident. And what exactly is that supposed to prove? The accused's fingerprints were found on the scroll. What?
Oh
Oh no!
no! Where is it? It's not here! I must have dropped it somewhere!
Indeed, you must have dropped it when you were busy murdering the victim.
Thank you.
No, 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 no! Then that means Albie was there on the day of the incident?
So this is the power of cross-examination. The more the accused talks, the guiltier he paints himself.
Yes, it would seem so, Your Majesty. He predicted my argument and he had evidence ready to refute it. How was that? Hey, that's supposed to help the accused?
Steve, I told you can't trust lawyers and their lies.
Her benevolence always said the kid's guilty.
Just declare him guilty and get it over with. No. Everything is going all wrong. Shadow, what do I do?
Shadow?
As I suspected, this cross-examination session has served no purpose whatsoever.
No, you're wrong.
But armed as we are with her benevolence's insight, there's no reason to doubt his guilt.
And I guess I'll just have to poke holes in the inside of hers.
By the way, this didn't prove to be a very interesting at all, Mr. Payne. Nevertheless, I will now finally announce my verdict.
Wait just one moment, Your Majesty. I haven't seen the divination seance for myself yet. As a defense, I have a right to check it.
Is that really necessary? I'm late enough as it is. I have to go home and apologize to my wife.
I guess you really did give him the business. Your Majesty, I enthusiastically support having Mr. Wright see the seance.
You do? And why is that, Mr. Payne?
Don't you want to see it? See the lawyer being utterly crushed by the power of the seance? And then watch him tearfully beg for mercy?
Well, now.
I'm sure it'll make up for not getting to go to that class with your wife.
It certainly does sound worth seeing, and it'd give me a juicy tidbit to tell the missus.
I've been reduced to a juicy tidbit.
You guys are sadists.
Well, foreign interloper, I imagine you do have to see it for yourself to be convinced. It's certainly unprecedented, but let's have the divination seance performed again. But then, right after the tearful begging, I really do have to be going.
The only tearful begging is going to come from the prosecution when we're through. How pitiful the defense looks, still scrambling desperately for a foothold. Blissfully unaware that defeat and despair are all that await him. There she is, her benevolence.
Your benevolence. Rafa Padma Kurayin, thank you for coming all the way once again.
Your gratitude is unnecessary. This is simply my duty. Barb-headed attorney.
Yes?
I am told you question the veracity of the sacred divination seance. It would seem the depths of your irreverence and blasphemy are lost on you.
I'm just a foreigner, ignorant in the ways and customs of this country. I apologize in advance for anything rude I might say or do, Your Benevolence. All I want is a fair trial for Albie.
You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair? Do explain, outsider.
Do you have a spare 5 hours?
How verdicts founded on truths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality?
What's fair but trials with no defense, and no chance for the accused to tell their story?
How dare you speak to her benevolence in that manner?
Did you hear that? Did you hear when he talked to her benevolence?
What does he know about anything, ignorant outsider?
We won't stand for it! He must be punished! Rex looks like he really stuck the foot in it this time.
Punish him! Punish him!
Punish him! Punish him! Punish him!
Help
Punish
me!
him! Silence, one and all!
Oh, you're the one that gets to yell silence this time.
Yes.
Is she standing up for me?
Be not disquieted, my people. He merely expresses his opinion.
Well, well. Looks like her benevolence is going to be more reasonable than I thought.
Attorneys are ghastly creatures, with souls stained black by brazen untruths. The words of a lowly worm such as that are not worth troubling yourselves over.
All right, I take that back.
None of this prattling can sway the truth of any insights. Rest assured, he will soon see the error of his foolish ways.
Now then, your benevolence. The divination seance, if you would.
Certainly. Naya, my robe.
Whoop! You had some Hanna-Barbera sound effects there.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
Hi, Brina Palencia. Now we can see the full dance.
Getting Sailor Moon vibes.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't think we have to go through this every trial.
Yeah, this is only the first one, so after this we can just skip it for other trials. I love this song, though.
Yeah. Again, I'd say the closest country this place resembles in real life is Tibet.
I'd say so. All right. Reveal Pool of Souls! Incense. Song of Ceremony, boy's voice. Pain.
Pain.
So these are senses.
Yeah. What just happened? An image appeared in the pool!
A final message from the victim's soul, the last communication of his Mitama. The divination seance has revealed this to us.
Her benevolence can use her power of spirit communion to project the victim's memories of the last few moments before their demise. So what we saw in the pool was what Mr. Roll actually experienced? In the victim's memories, we see the accused raising a weapon up over his head. This is consistent with the findings of the police investigation.
There has to be some kind of mistake. I didn't do it. So in a way, it's like spirit channeling.
Yeah. This looks bad for Albie. Really, really bad. Now do you see why I'm the incredible pain in the ass? More than I can express. But even if those really are the victim's last memories, what can I do with them? There it is. There's the face of a man being utterly crushed. Oh, how I've waited to see it. Isn't it wonderfully gratifying, Your Majesty?
Oh, yes. Very satisfying indeed. Oh, yes.
Any
British viewers will
know what I just referenced?
Now, are the Are you finally convinced, Traveler? The accused is most assuredly guilty.
Am I really the only unbiased one here?
Now then, I think we've been amused enough. If you'd give up now, I won't even invoke the Defense Culpability Act against you. You are free to slink back to your own country with your tail between your legs.
The Defense Culpability Act? What's that?
What? You mean you honestly don't know?
No?
He's a foreigner. Cut him a break.
Yeah, seriously. We're in the, western edge of the Far East here? He's from Japan.
Yes.
What's with all the hubbub?
Well, well. Not only is he lying black-hearted lawyer, he's also an imbecile. Your Majesty, I think you better explain the Defense Culpability Act to him.
Yes, I think I'd better. The Defense Culpability Act, or DC Act for short, is as follows. In the name of Her Eminence, those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In other words, if you help the accused by defending him or he is found guilty, you will receive the same sentence as he.
What? What kind of insane law is that?
Under the DC Act, many an attorney have been convicted and met with their grim fate. Some went to prison, others received the death penalty. That's why there's so few in our country today who admit to being an attorney.
That's as it should be. The history of our courts proves that attorneys are black soul creatures who will all tell any lie to save the accused. Thus, attorneys deserve to be exterminated.
Exterminate! Annihilate!
Well, I've never felt so much hostility coming at me from so many sides.
Oh, honey, try the radical right and left.
What could have happened to make everyone feel this way? You fell right into my trap, Phoenix Wright. Your win streak against me and my brother ends today. With the seance and the DC Act on my side, I'll finally get my revenge. So that's why he was so eager to have me defend Albie. Chased out and humiliated back home, fate brought me to the foothills of Khura'in. I thank my lucky stars that I'm chief prosecutor here now.
Defense. Know that if I rule that the accused is guilty, you will go to prison too.
That explains Albie's reaction earlier.
Defend me, Mr. Wright! What are you saying? You can't do that!
Your Majesty, isn't a prison sentence a bit lenient after all? After all, we're talking about treason. One should pay for such crimes with one's life.
Yes. I believe the death penalty might be appropriate under these circumstances.
The death penalty? No way. You're kidding, right, Your Majesty?
Do I look like I'm kidding? I'll have you put your life and your dark, tainted soul on the line here.
Death? This can't be happening.
The courts of resignation. Our courts are well known as thus. In this land where my seance provide the truth and no attorneys can intervene, criminals know that all they can do is resign themselves to their fate.
Oh, foreign lawyer, I ask you once more. Are you sure you still want to defend the accused?
Yes, of course.
There's Maya to think of in all of this, too. I can't just lay down my life. What in the world should I do?
Continue the defense.
Isn't this why I became a lawyer in the first place? To help those with no one on their side? I can't just abandon everything I believe in. I can do now is stand firm and fight. Well, don't hold your tears back on my account, Phoenix Wright. Admit your defeat and grovel before me, the chief prosecutor, for your life.
Objection!
Rude. Even if it means being the subject of the Defense Culpability Act. I will defend Albie. What?
But Mr. Wright!
Nope.
Aw.
The defendant insists he's innocent. And not even a divination seance should be accepted without examination.
Ah, the wave arm. That was cut from the, and the other sprites, because that was only available in the Japanese version of the original game.
Polkunka!
But if I'm found guilty, you'll get the death penalty too. Even knowing that, you'll still want to defend me?
I don't know what happened in the past, but it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars. Well, they kinda are sometimes. So I can understand if you don't believe me. But I still believe in you and your innocence. So all I have to do is keep believing and find the truth. That's all there is to it.
Barb-headed attorney, you continue to amuse me. Though your barb jabs are proving to be more than the mere jokes.
Your benevolence. Believe me when I say that this attorney will knock your insides out. Oh yeah, that's a new one.
Insolent, disrespectful attorney! You have plenty of time to regret your folly in the Twilight Realm.
Not a wise move, traveler. Not wise at all. You should have taken the chance I offered to save your life. But you have made your choice. The Defense Culpability Act will be applied in this case. And with this verdict, you'll both soon be parting with your heads.
I swear, you guys are all sadists.
I know.
Was it the Spanish Inquisition? The souls of the departed speak only the truth, and I but give their message as a voice. If you think my insights contained falsehood, I challenge you to prove it. And we will. The accused swung whatever he was holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. Still, I can't believe it. A murder after the morning dance of devotion? These are the victim's experiences just before his death.
As the victim's final memories, we can assume they aren't lies. So how do I break this down?
Allow me to relieve you of your ignorance, Defense. Did you notice the words that appeared in the seance vision?
Come to think of it, I did see words like Song of Ceremony and Incense.
The victim's final memories are not limited to sight alone. Sight, smell, taste, sound, touch, all is laid bare in the pool of souls.
So what Mr. Roll experienced with his 5 senses appear in the vision as words, right?
Precisely. And by examining these sensations, we can perceive the victim's final moments with unparalleled clarity.
Works for me. I can use all the extra information I can get. Now to find a contradiction between her insights and the seance vision. Your benevolence, I ask that you please show me the seance vision again.
Very well.
Wait a minute. Her benevolence said after the morning dance of devotion earlier, didn't she? Isn't there something off about that? First, I'll use the left stick to make my way to insight that seems off.
Go to the third statement.
Yes, this is the insight that sounded funny. Now I'll just carefully compare this insight with the seance vision. If I notice a sensation that seems contradictory, I'll select triangle with.
So, the third statement, and Song of Ceremony, select that.
This is it. This is the part of the vision that contradicts the insight. Now I just select the sensation I think is inconsistent and then present it with triangle.
Song of Ceremony.
Objection!
Wait just a moment.
Oh, yes? What is it, Barbed Head?
Barbed Head. You're saying the incident occurred after the morning dance of devotion, right?
That's right. What of it?
Then isn't it strange that Mr. Roll could still hear the Song of Ceremony?
Oh my, you're absolutely right.
Is that all that troubles you?
Huh?
What the victim heard was just a practice run of the Song of Ceremony.
Practice run? What are you talking about?
Mr. Payne, if you would.
Certainly. Allow me to explain. The incident occurred in the interval between the morning and afternoon dances. During that time, the singers were practicing in the performance hall.
Precisely. I was there as well, so I can corroborate with the statement.
I see. So what the victim heard was the practice session.
Oh, there goes my contradiction. Okay, so they were practicing in this performance hall. That must be the room where Albie and I saw her benevolence dancing.
However, Mr. Payne, I admit one detail troubles me.
Ask away, your majesty.
It's a big temple. The performance hall and treasure room are quite far from each other. Could the song really be heard all the way in the treasure room?
He's right. It's a very big temple. Well, how about it, Mr. Payne? Your Majesty, have you forgotten? There are speakers in every room of Temple, including the treasure room.
Oh, that's right!
Speakers? For what purpose? Are you serious, Mr. Wright? They're to broadcast the sacred music of the performance hall throughout the temple.
That's why the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony in the seance vision. It was the practice run going on in the performance hall, heard over the speakers.
Thank you for your explanation, Your Benevolence. That makes perfect sense, even to a feeble-minded old man like me.
I know a judge back home you'd get on with lovely.
Think nothing of it.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, could you please alter your insights for us?
Very well.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. If I point out an inconsistency, she'll update her insights accordingly. So if I keep pointing things out, maybe I can knock all her insights out after all. I better find another inconsistency, no matter how small.
Okay. On the second statement...
It's a bit hard to focus on the insights with the seance vision going. I'll try using pause X to temporarily stop the vision. There, I paused the vision.
Alright, the second statement? Oh.
I think if I use circle and square to jump different parts of the vision. I'll try moving the Matama mark to the flashing red panels there.
Okay, on the second statement, go to the 5th panel. So, the test... Okay. Okay. So the second statement, fifth panel. Present the pain. Pause and present pain.
Objection!
You're saying the victim's field of vision went dark right after he was struck, correct?
Of course, as anyone with eyes can see.
Well, pardon me, but I must disagree.
What?
Your benevolence, please take another look at the exact moment of the victim felt pain.
Hmm? Oh!
Everything goes black, and then, only after that, the victim feels pain.
Inconceivable!
This places the order of events at odds with what you say happened.
My word!
Where'd that wind come from?
Kunka, your benevolence, what is the meaning of this, and where the hell did that wind come from?
I cannot be wrong. My insights are beyond fallacy.
If what the defense says is true, this is a very grave matter indeed. Please forgive me, your benevolence, but I'm afraid this contradiction is something we simply cannot ignore.
Objection!
Well, what do you want?
Now, let's not get too hasty, Your Majesty. I think I can clear this up.
You have something to add, Mr. Payne?
1,000 apologies. It seems the prosecution has failed to make one tiny thing clear. And that would be... On the day of the incident, there was a power outage, a blackout in one part of the temple.
Like the very first game.
Yep, and as I recall, the crime scene was in that sector. The power outage must be why the victim's field of vision went dark. I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. I'm afraid it slipped my mind. Or rather, you knew it all along and you're only letting it slip now that it's convenient, Payne. The power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers.
Oh, there was a blackout there? Was there? Oh, there was a blackout there, was there? Well now, that explains everything, does it not?
What do you mean, your benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us, if you would.
The blackout occurred when the accused and the victim were faced with one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought this weapon down the victim's head.
I see. That makes perfect sense, your benevolence.
So the victim was struck after the lights went out. The depths of your insight is awe-inspiring, your benevolence. Give her a hand, everyone.
Well done! You may live long and prosper.
Hey, I want to live long and prosper too. And yes, I like Star Trek.
Enough applause. You flatter me.
Now, your benevolence, in light of this new information.
Yes, of course. I will alter my insight. I do like that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. This is definitely the prettiest game aesthetically.
Yeah, this game is gorgeous.
Yeah. So much for my inconsistency. At least I was able to draw out some new info. Yeah, it's gorgeous when you consider, again, it was originally made for the 3DS.
Yeah.
And with new info comes a chance to find new inconsistencies. Now to compare the insights with the vision again and see what else I could dig up.
Alright. Hold on. Pause! Go to the 5th panel. On Rafa's 3rd statement, present the Song of Ceremony.
Objection!
Yes, I finally found it. This is the gaping hole I've been looking for. Your benevolence, and as impressive as your spirit communion power is, it's not infallible.
You never know when to stop talking, do you?
Nope, it's part of my charm.
I hope you realize your words are an insult to all adherents of Kurainism.
Defense, watch what you say. If you don't mind that tongue of yours, you won't have one left to mind.
It's certainly not my intention to insult spirit mediums. But maybe I'm not the one who needs to learn when to stop talking.
What malarkey.
I believe you said a few moments ago that the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony thanks to the temple's speakers. But then, how do you explain how the victim could still hear the Song of Ceremony even after the power went out?
Oh!
This contradiction of facts can only mean that the Song of Ceremony Mr. Railherd was not coming from the speakers. What? Impossible!
What are you saying? That's the song you heard was coming directly from the performance hall?
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the only possible explanation.
But the scene of the crime was nowhere near the performance hall.
Right. The song couldn't make it all the way to the treasure room. Not unless...
You mean to say...
Yes. The treasure room was not the actual scene of the crime. It must have been somewhere else. Somewhere closer to the performance hall. What?
You can't be serious!
There is a glaring contradiction in her claims of her benevolence and the prosecution. Therefore, the defense insists that this case be thoroughly re-examined.
What? No!
This is completely unprecedented. An inconsistency in her benevolence's insights. Unbelievable.
Heed not his forked tongue, your majesty. These are but the claims of a corrupt lawyer, a feeble ruse from a feeble mind.
But the contradiction revealed by the defense, it's undeniable. We can't just turn a blind eye to it.
But the defense assertion is, in the end, meaningless. Even if the location of the murder turned out to be different, it doesn't change what we've seen in the moment of the murder.
Indeed, the accused is standing right there in front of the victim. Furthermore, the murder weapon remains raised above his head. My insights still stand.
I hate to admit it, but she's right. The seance vision still makes the situation look really grim for Albie. I doubt even the defense can dream up an explanation as to why. The accused had his hands up over his head. Well, this defense dares to dream of making it out of this nightmare alive. You what?
You still insist on trying to tear down my insights, do you? You better be prepared to back up your claim. Remember what will happen to that tongue of yours if we find you are just wagging it.
Of course I can back up my claim, just as soon as I think of something.
You appear to be fully prepared, defense. As the embodiment of this court, I give you permission to try and prove your claim. As long as you're willing to stake your life on it.
I concur, your majesty. Prepare the tongue shears, chop chop.
Chop chop?
Yes, let's have the bailiff fetch them. I think I saw a suitable pair in the basement. Chop chop!
Stop! I hear that lying lawyers have several tongues to spare. I'm sure he won't miss one. Yikes, these people are actually serious! I'm rather attached to my tongue. Think, Phoenix, think! Other than to raise a weapon, why would Albie have his hands up like that? Aha! So that's why. The reason the defendant had his hands up over his head can be explained by something in the crime photo. What explains why Albie had his hands raised above his head?
Rawl's gun!
Take that!
As in the seance vision, I witnessed the defendant raise both of his hands over his head yesterday.
You did? Where did you see such a thing?
When the police had their guns trained on him as they made their arrest. Yeah, seriously, pointing guns at a child.
Yeah, right.
Oh, are you saying...
The victim was a security guard, and an armed one at that. The defense proposes that the victim had pointed his firearm at Albie. So that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air.
Get the smelling salts, Krillin!
Did I just kill her?
With your magical finger point?
Pow! Who would have thought the seance vision could be interpreted that way? She's back.
This is not possible. It can't be.
Not bad for a total knockout. How dare that lawyer devil go against her benevolence?
He's no better than the traitorous snake, Dirk!
Traitorous snake? Dirk? Who's that?
No, I can't believe it. A contradiction in one of my insights? There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it.
That's right, your benevolence, and I won't accept it either. It goes against all we hold sacred. Throw him in jail immediately for less, Majesty. What? Yeah, you said it. Throw him in jail.
Yes, they can pay for the way he disrespected her benevolence.
Oh, these people are definitely not my fans right now. That's right, exterminate him.
Peace! Give me peace! I said peace! Now, everyone, please calm down.
Is he? Your Majesty, please assign this black-hatted attorney a suitable punishment.
No, I can't charge him with less majesty.
What?
What? Why not, your Majesty?
He was simply following proper procedure for defending the accused. There's nothing unlawful about that.
Your Majesty, don't you want to wrap this trial up quickly? Why not just give us your verdict, then you can go home and make it up to your wife?
We can't end this trial now, not when we just learned new information about the case.
What?
Your Majesty! Not you too! You would honestly entertain the idea that my insight contains a contradiction?
Truly, it is shocking. In the 20-plus years since the DC Act went into effect, such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I didn't want to believe it either. But with his life on the line, the defense pointed out an inconsistency. And it is our duty to scrutinize it to the satisfaction of the law.
You dare go against the royal priestess? You non-believer?
No, my faith is as strong as ever. But I have a duty to make a fair ruling in this trial. If you insist on interfering with that process, your benevolence, I'm afraid I must request your removal from this courtroom, royal priestess or not.
What? I'll have you know...
Your benevolence!
Please... Oh, how'd you say that again? Sorry.
Acquiesce.
Please acquiesce in this, your benevolence.
It looks could kill.
I won't forget this offense, Barbed Head. I do not admit defeat. I won't!
What did I do?
Bailiff, please see her benevolence out.
Your Mitama will face due retribution in the Twilight Realm. The demon there will... They'll pluck the barbs right out of your stupid head!
Jesus Christ, what a brat.
Yeah.
It's also time to point out, I suppose, that she's 14. So that's probably why she's acting like this.
Yeah. I hope your suffering will be super duper painful. And I hope he throw you into a lake of burning fire, yeah, and then...
Yes, she's 14. So her acting like that is actually... Yeah, exactly. I guess she's still just a teenager after all.
Now then, defense. Mr. Light, was it?
That's right, your Majesty. Phoenix Wright.
I just want to say, aw, Rafa, are you PMSing?
Oh, for God's sake.
Of course, Mr. Wright. My apologies. Well, now that we have this newly uncovered fact, I suggest we proceed with arguments.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Yes, but do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean I trust you completely. I'll be keeping a close eye on you, so don't even think about lying to this court.
I understand, Your Majesty. But yeah, hold on. How do we... Yeah. See?
Yep.
Anyway. I understand, Your Majesty. Phew, maybe now we can finally run a real trial. Arguments, Your Majesty? Very well. I accept your challenge. Huh? What's with him? Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just... it's just too hilarious.
What's so funny, Mr. Payne?
The defense still doesn't get it. The truth he unearthed is going to bury him in his case instead.
What do you mean by that, prosecutor?
I told you, it's Chief Prosecutor.
You are not worthy of that title.
No.
Yes, because that's the thing to focus on right now. The defense is digging its own grave. Consider this, Your Majesty. Why would the victim, a security guard, point a gun at the accused? Well, the police pointed guns at him.
Yeah?
Oh, indeed. Because the accused was about to commit a theft. It's the only logical explanation. What? That does sound pretty logical, actually. It doesn't help the accused situation at all. If anything, it makes him look even more guilty.
Yes, I have to agree.
Allow me to spill this truth the defense didn't bother to think through. Mr. Roll came across the accused just as he was trying to steal the treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accused, and just when the power went out, the accused murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure room. A hand truck for moving heavy treasure around is stored in the treasure room. The accused could have easily moved the body with that. And after all that hard work to knock down those insights... backed into old familiar corner once more.
Mr. Wright, do you have a rebuttal?
I'm drawing a total blank here. I hope you're ready to climb that scaffold. I
asked you a question, defense!
I've got nothing. I can't think of any grounds for an objection. The only thing I can do at this point is ask the defendant himself what happened. I don't know if Albie will cooperate with me or not. Albie.
Huh?
Will you tell us what really happened? You don't have to say anything, accused. Fall for his evil trap and you'll only dirty your own soul. Albie, you have to tell me the truth. I can't help you unless you do.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry.
Why? Why won't he trust me? Is this it? Is this the end? For both of us? Maya, I'm sorry. I
never met a real lawyer before. Everybody always told me they're bad people who help dirty criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me, would actually believe in me, would risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it.
Albie?
So, that's why I lied, to try and save myself. But I'm not gonna lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, then I'm gonna believe in you too!
What?
Allow me. Allow me to explain!
Now we're talking. Time to finally get to the bottom of things.
To be honest, I went to the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box.
Even though the temple told you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it?
Yes, I'm sorry. Mr. Roll even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful, the way it glows in the dark, I couldn't help myself.
Wait, it glows in the dark?
That's right. It's covered in special mineral called fluoronite that makes it glow. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Looks radioactive to me.
Yeah. It's a really shame they don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go on night tours in the temple if they did?
If only he applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier.
On the day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again. When I ran to Mr. Raw on the great stairs.
So those were not the treasure room stairs in the seance vision.
No, they were the great stairs that connect to the hallway.
Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs.
All of a sudden, Mr. Raw drew his gun and threatened me with it. I quickly put my hands up. Mr. Roll, he acted so scary. For some reason, he had a scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all. Just then, the power went out. So I took that chance to hightail it out of there. I ran for my life, even now when I try to think back on it. All I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Roll's eyes. That must have been when I dropped the notice scroll.
Which means someone else... Oh, that's you.
Oh, which means someone else...
Wait,
yeah,
that must be an error. Which means
Yeah.
someone else brought it to the treasure room along with Mr. Roll's body. And suddenly my name's Albie for some reason. Did Mr. Roll say anything when you ran into him on the stairs? What is it, Albie?
I have no idea why, but... He asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anybody would believe me.
A grand speech. One that confirmed my suspicions that you were the thief.
Objection!
It's possible the victim simply misread the situation.
Objection!
Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. The victim must have a good reason to be suspicious of the accused. Why does every new piece of information have to seem so incriminating?
Shadow! What do I do, Shadow?
And what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hands? In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed the treasure had been stolen. And then just after that, he ran into the accused. I'll be your guide.
Have you ever considered the thought that maybe, just maybe, someone attacked the victim behind the victim?
That's you.
No, that's not what happened. Again, someone could have attacked the victim from behind.
Yep. Therefore, the one who stole the treasure and killed the victim can be none other than the accused. Oh. Doggy! It's pain! What now?
So you're Shadow! Shadow, down, boy!
Well, what do we have here?
I'm sorry about this. This is my dog, Shadow. Aww.
You nearly gave me a heart attack.
So that's what was making his bag move. Can you quiet that yappy mutt down?
Shadow says that Mr. Roll made a mistake.
You can understand him? Don't tell me this is a surprise witness for the defense. I mean, wouldn't be the first time.
Nope.
I beg your pardon? You're not thinking of cross-examining an animal, are you?
Of course not, Your Majesty. Not this time, anyway.
Phew, well, I'm glad to hear that. I thought I'd have to reassess my assessment of your sanity for a second there.
I think I'd better reassess my strategy, and fast. I have to somehow show that somebody else could have struck the victim or were sunk. While it's true that the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died, it doesn't mean somebody else couldn't have struck the victim at that time.
If you're going to go that far, then I hope this means you have another angle of approach ready.
Exactly. I mean, but who but the accused, standing front and center, could have done it?
Behind the victim!
Unless you can back up your claim, it's nothing more than conjecture. Okay, come on, Phoenix. I know I can think up something convincing. Where else could the victim have been struck from?
Here you go. Here's a picture.
Would it not just be there?
No, behind the victim, behind R.
Alright.
Take that!
With the defendant standing in front of the victim, isn't it possible that the victim could have been struck from behind?
From behind, you say? I see. Yes, I suppose it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Good. At least I have some breathing room.
But who do you suppose it could have been?
Oh, the true culprit, naturally. The one who committed the theft and murder.
The true culprit? And I suppose you have a true timeline of events to go along with that?
I should have known I'd have to explain everything. Alright, if we assume the true culprit struck the victim from behind, then that means...
He must have hid.
After going to the treasure room and stealing the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But then Mr. Roll appeared, making his rounds.
He hid.
I imagine the culprit then quickly hid in the storeroom at the other end of the hallway. You're grasping at straws, Mr. Wright. Admit it, you have nothing but baseless conjecture. I'm going to look for something to base it on right now. Albie, when you ran into Mr. Roll in the hallway, what was there around in the storeroom area?
I don't know. There might have been somebody there, but I couldn't see. I was only halfway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the ends of the hallway.
I see. Swing and a miss.
Oh! Shadow says something that someone was there!
I see. Thank you for that. Too bad his testimony is inadmissible. You think this is a joke? Maybe the defendant didn't happen to see this other person. But that doesn't mean the true culprit couldn't have been there in the hallway. Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. But I'll enjoy watching you sink. What are you talking about? Unfortunately for you, only the accused and the victim were there in the hallway at the time of the incident. How can you continue to make that assertion? Because there was a witness, a very reliable eyewitness.
And you're just now telling us this?
What? Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call in his witness to the stand.
Calling an eyewitness to the stand, It's been decades since that happened.
And unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved. That was a low blow.
Good boy.
To quote a Scottish show I love, "Hey Shadow, bite his paws!" Seriously.
Very well, I'll allow it. And now for something we've not heard in quite some time. Bring the witness to the stand. Oh, I have not said that in years.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. Peace, love, and understanding's the name. And I'm like Temple's head monk, can you dig? Ugh, dear God.
Yeah, the puns in this game are crazy.
Yeah, they're bad.
Oh, if it isn't Instructor Understanding, you're the eyewitness?
Instructor? Not only is Mr. Anstandin Temple's head monk, for fuck's sake, try to say that line 3 times fast.
Oh God.
But he's also a renowned Damelin expert. Sorry to have to ask, what's a Damelin?
It's an instrument.
Yeah, that thing he's playing.
Yeah.
Check it. Here she is, my sweet serenader, my one and only. Groovy, right? But you heard our sultry sounds once before, brother. That's the song from the Dance of Devotion. Yeah, we've heard it once before. Right on, brother. The Song of Ceremony.
Jesus?
Yeah, he does look like, well, the Western interpretation of Jesus.
Yeah.
Playing this tune together is a precious gig for me and my girl here, you dig? The Song of Ceremony. This song was playing at the time of the murder. I wonder if this guy can turn water into wine. O Holy Mother, may the righteous sound of my Damelin serve as my offering to you.
Peace, man.
Wonderful. A great performance as always.
This is my thing, you know? My bag. I make instruments speak, baby. By the by, Magistry Pops. No Dalaman class today?
No, I'm afraid this trial has gone into overtime, thanks to this lawyer over there.
The class the judge wanted to attend was a Dalaman lesson? Well, you know what they say, baby. Never trust a lawyer, man.
And considering that cutscene we saw, we know that he did it.
Yep. Again, it's like Columbo. But transgressors against the Holy Mother have to be brought to justice. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Anstandin. As the treasure's keeper, you must have been shocked to learn that it had been stolen. Yeah, man. That was not cool. Keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, Mr. Anstandin? That's right, brother. This here's the one and only treasure box key.
Ooh.
Shaped like a Magatama.
Yeah.
And I keep it on me at all times, can you dig? But the sneaky thief went and cracked open that sucker anyway. Total bummer, man. So that key to the treasure box, is it? You know it, baby. It's called the Magatama key, and it's a historical artifact to boot. It's been passed down from head monk to head monk at Temple. The Magatama key, huh?
Thank you.
And now someone's jacked the treasure on my watch. It's a real buzzkill, man. How am I ever gonna face Her Holiness again? Oh, Holy Mother, please find it in your infinite mercy to forgive me. Please guide this lost and humble lamb. Why do I always get the far-out ones? Mr. Understanding, you witnessed the accused and the victim heading to the treasure room? You know it, baby. Best believe I scoped that tiny transgressor.
Would you please give the court your testimony regarding what you saw?
To bring justice against the transgressor, man. Yeah, of course. I'll do all I can. And, oh, he's singing. In the name of Her Holiness, I vow to sing naught but the truth. I swear to bring. Hit me!
Baby,
all right.
One more time. I really love that.
Yeah. After the morning dance of devotion, go back to my chamber, I got the notion.
That's cool.
Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey, hey. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear. If anyone to the treasure room goes near. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. Before the blackout, none other than roll. Only Albie in the treasure room did stroll.
Wow.
Tell me I was just hallucinating just now. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Like, can you believe Mr. Roll bit the big one after that? Harsh, man. I share your sentiments. You were the one who discovered the victim's body, weren't you, Mr. Understanding? What? Bless you.
Thank you.
Whoever in the audience that was, bless you.
Thank you!
What, you found the body as well? He really is a key witness, then. That's right, brother. After the blackout, I went to reset the breaker and give power back to the people. What are you, a communist? The circuit box is near my chamber, so I'm always the man for the job. You feel me?
That's the breaker room.
The breakers are in the first floor hallway in front of the storeroom. On the way, I got a whiff of something funky. Blood, man. Really harsh my mellow. I knew something wasn't kosher, so I swung by the treasure room to see what was what. And I was like, whoa, man. There was poor Mr. Roll, dead as a doornail.
Okay.
In the interval between the end of the dance of devotion and the blackout, the only ones who went to the scene of the crime were the victim and the accused. So you see, Mr. Understanding's unaccessible account is a syllable account is what led to the accused arrest. Hold it! Are we sure this guy wasn't high as a kite? Is it possible that the murder took place before the end of the dance of devotion? I'm afraid that's not possible. The victim was in the performance hall until the very end of the dance. He was? Would you like some proof? How's this? A photo of the morning dance of devotion taken by a tourist.
My, what graceful dancing.
Yeah, you see, how could this photo be admitted as evidence, though? There's no date on it.
I can almost hear the sound of Mr. Understanding's Damelin now.
Payne's right. There's Mr. Roll on duty. Never underestimate the incredible pain in the butt. So in addition to Rafa's insights, he had backup evidence lined up too, huh?
Okay.
As head monk, my monks in training are like my own kids, like family. Can you dig it? I should have taught Albie better, man. I'm gonna dig you a grave in a minute.
Head monk understanding. I didn't kill Mr. Roll. So I don't have anything to confess to the Holy Mother.
What? Bogus, little man. Your faith is weak like a wet paper bag. Are you feeling me? Spare the rod, hey, baby. Spoil the child, not maybe. Her holiness is magnanimous, son. If you confess your guilt, she'll forgive you in the Twilight Realm. I don't suppose she could forgive him in this realm first?
Defense, please begin your cross-examination.
Press on the fourth statement.
This dude is groovy, man.
Hold it!
How could you tell if it was Albie just from the sound of some footsteps? Albie is practically family, man. The smooth groove of his shoes are easy to pick out. But how do you know he went to the treasure room? Didn't you think it was possible he went to the storeroom at the other end of the hall? No way, man. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. You saw him? In the treasure room. I thought my pee. I thought you said my pee there.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you love the music.
Tell us where you stood, where you saw the accused, if you would.
God damn it, Payne.
When I heard the footsteps, I looked out the window. From my window, I could see the window of the first floor hallway across the courtyard, you dig? And I thought through the window I saw Albie walking into the treasure room. Should I have him add this statement to his testimony?
Yes.
Could you please add that statement to your testimony, Mr. Understanding? You got it, brother.
This is new.
Through the window, I did spy a little alibi with my own eye.
Present the notice.
Objection!
There's something off about that, Mr. Understanding. My music is off? I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Maybe this vibe ain't topping the charts where you're from. What's your poison? Orchestra? Jazz soul? Classic rock. There's nothing wrong with my ears, witness, but something's not quite right with your eyes. Mr. Understanding, you've been lying to this court. Now why would I lie? Got nothing to hide. Truth and truth alone is all I sing. Lying, yo, now lying ain't my thing. I contend otherwise. Do you recognize this object, Mr. Understanding? It's a temple notice, man. What of it? In this notice, the following instruction to the temple monks is written. All the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. What you talking about, Phoenix? I'm talking about the fact that from your chamber, you couldn't have seen anyone going into the treasure room through those shutters. Looks like you didn't get the memo. No way! I don't believe it, man! If you don't believe it, why don't you read the notice for yourself? Let's see. Something. Is that your idea of reading? I'm not so hot at reading Koreanese, man. I usually get one of the other monks to read stuff for me, you know? Doesn't that make your duties as head monk a little difficult? Hey, cut me some slack, man. I only moved to this country 6 months ago. That's quite recent, isn't it? So, how did someone who's only been here 6 months become head monk of a temple? How little you understand. Religious faith can't be measured in months or years. I've only been adherent to Koreanism for 3 months myself. The Holy Mother's teachings really spoke to me, prompting me to stay in this country. Or was it the fact that there are no lawyers here that spoke to you, Mr. Payne, I know just how you feel, my man. Her Holiness's teaching spoke to me too. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Brother Dumb and Brother Dumber. Well, I know why Payne suddenly became a believer in Koreanism, but could Understanding have had an ulterior motive for becoming a believer too? Mr. Understanding, were you really in your chamber as you claim? What? Hey, be chill, brother! Weren't you instead somewhere else?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, what kind of nonsense are you spouting now? According to Mr. Understanding's testimony, he saw Albie with his own eyes. Therefore, is it really nonsense to suggest he could have seen Albie from somewhere else? Well...
Do you have a theory, defense? Do you know where Mr. Understanding was if not in his chamber?
If he wasn't in his room, then... If Albie had gone down to the hallway towards the treasure room, There are only a few places he could have seen Albie from. I do have a theory, Your Majesty. I nearly said Your Honor. Let's say the witness did see Albie going towards the treasure room. What then? The defense proposes that this is the only place he could have seen Albie go down that hall.
I just sent it.
Okay, just tell me where to point.
Present the area at the foot of the stairs.
Here?
Little lower. Little lower. There.
Take that!
There? What you just suggested earlier. The true that's where the true culprit might have been.
True, but no matter how I look at it, this is the only place understanding could have been.
Mr. Foreign Lawyer, don't tell me. Are you accusing Mr. Understanding of being the true culprit in this case?
Accuse!
J'accuse!
Yes, Your Majesty. I contend there's a strong possibility that this witness is the murderer.
Objection!
How dare you be so disrespectful? First you criticize her benevolence as insights, now you accuse the head monk of murder?
Objection!
This is the only place the witness could have been. If he was here, he could have struck the victim down from behind and moved the body to the treasure room. That's nothing but groundless conjecture. And there's one more thing. Do you remember what was said in the opening argument?
The opening argument?
During that argument, it was suggested that Albie used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. That's right! And what of it? Well, why don't we try this twist on for size? The thief used his position as head monk of the temple to get a hold of the treasure. What?
What?
You joshing me, man? The key to the treasure box has been passed down from head monk to head monk. What better position to be in if you want to steal the treasure? You can't possibly be serious!
Does this mean you're claiming that Mr. Understanding's oath of faith is nothing but a lie designed to get him close to the treasure?
The witness hasn't been truthful in his testimony to this court. So clearly he isn't above lying. Didn't you swear to the Holy Mother that not but the truth would you bring? In light of that, I don't think it's unfair to call your faith into question.
Objection!
This is ridiculous! Are there no limits to what this lawyer will say? I mean, lie is such a strong word. Maybe it was just a mistake? Hold it! Enough with this nervous wreck routine, prosecutor. You're just embarrassing yourself, man. What?
What was that, Mr. Understanding?
Lawyer, man, you really are the lowest of the low. You gone and said something I can't forgive. You called my belief into question, my faith in the Holy Mother. And nobody gets away with that!
Oh. Rockstar! How?
Don't ask.
What on earth? That music! It's making my ears bleed!
This is the music of my soul.
Death to the lawyer!
Oh, God.
I'm the Twilight Messenger. Can't you tell? Gonna take this lying lawyer straight to hell.
Oh, my God.
He's dripping with lies, running with Philistines. I'm gonna send that lawyer to the guillotines.
And now for something completely different. And now for something completely different. That plickety plunk music just wouldn't let me express my rage. Your rage, huh? Isn't the real source of your anger having your lie exposed? You just don't get it. If I lied, it's 'cause you drove me to it.
Even the soundbite of his text.
Yeah, it's like something out of Undertale. All sniffing around, suspicious and throwing out false accusations. Sorry, but as a lawyer, I'm afraid that's my job. Yeah, well, lawyers are crap. Yeah, I've noticed this game swears a bit more.
Yeah.
Keep making noise, and I'll have to use my partner here on you. I'm the one making noise? Hey, so you want to know the truth, huh? Think you can handle the truth, do you? Fine, let's see you try. You can't handle the truth!
For the truth.
Feel the heat of my brutal death beat. Savage, right? Sweating bullets, ain't you? The screams of my soul are gonna make a mosh pit out of this peanut gallery. Did he really just win the court over with that performance? Yes he did. Yes he did. Yo, geezer, I got something to testify. Get ready for the howling of my soul. I call this chart topper soul screaming truth.
This ought to be good.
Ugh, good lord.
Okay. It sounds like Undertale music.
It does, actually. I mean, Undertale would be a year old when this game came out, so... Yeah, baby. Let that soul metal flow.
Rock on.
What is that music? I've never heard anything like it. And it's so fast, it's making my head spin.
Oh, surely they have metal music in Corrine.
Surely.
This is Damelan metal. Hey, yo, geezer. How are those ears ringing?
I don't know much about music, but I've got chills, and they're multiplying. I got chills! They're multiplying.
Great song.
You scared, Laura, man? Run. Run away as fast as you can.
I ran so far away. What a wonderful rhythm. Sure. The perfect accompaniment for further deliberations. Now, Mr. Understanding, where did you go... What did you go to the music storeroom for?
Hey, I went to put my Damelin away. She's my precious partner. Gotta give her a good rest after playing in the right.
But why did you lie before?
Because you'd send me to hell.
Huh?
We all know about Laura's and their lying, lawyery ways. Am I right, people? If I admitted I went to the storeroom, he'd have drummed up false charges on me. I didn't want to get sent to hell. What do you say?
He's right. That so would have happened.
Now I see why the Defense Culpability Act was passed. You feel me, Corrine?
Yeah, you said it.
Is it too much to ask for a low-key trial?
Now, are you punks ready to rock or what? I can't hear you! You ready to teach this lying lawyer how to do things around here? Alright, then I'm gonna lay it on you one more time. The screaming truth of my soul!
Press on the first and sixth statements.
Okay.
Just 1 and 6. No, press on the first statement and the sixth. Back to the first one.
Hold it!
You say you went to the music storeroom. But how do you know you didn't go to the treasure room to steal the treasure instead?
And on what grounds would you base that accusation? Got anything to show for it?
He's right. I don't really have any proof. And yet... Well, you can't prove you didn't go to the treasure room either. You stole the treasure room and you were ready to make your getaway when you saw Mr. Roll. So you panicked and ran to the music storeroom. Isn't that right?
Cricket, cricket, cricket.
Do I feel like I'm being stabbed by icy stares from every direction? Because you are.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This silence is your answer, Laura, man. This audience knows the score. Just what we needed. A moment of silence to bid this lawyer's baseless claim goodbye.
Why do they have to hate lawyers so much in this country?
I said it before and I'll say it again, lawyer man. After the priestess's dance, I went to the music storeroom.
Now go to the sixth statement and press.
5, 6.
Hold it!
Where were you when the power outage occurred?
Like I said, I was in the music storeroom. My girl had been sounding a little off, so I had to get her back in tune.
Isn't it true that you were actually in the hallway at the time?
The hallway, you say? Why would I be in the hallway?
You were waiting for Mr. Roll to come back from his patrol of the treasure room. Now that he'd been discovered that your treasure had been stolen, you were going to kill him.
So full of bull.
Oh, God.
Making noxious lies and pulling the wool.
Damn, look at him go!
Utter lies with no evidence, as always, his claims are just tennis.
Hey, nice prosecutor. I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
I'll give him this. He knows how to rhyme on the spot.
Yeah. Someone stop their jam session.
Please. You've made your assertions clear, defense, but your argument is rather unsubstantiated.
That's not good. What's so funny, peace, love, and understanding? Nevertheless, the possibility is still there. You can't deny this witness could have killed the victim under the cover of darkness.
Objection!
You're forgetting one very important thing. Huh? It seems you've forgotten that the outage happened by chance, not design.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. I did forget about that. It's not like the witness planned the outage so you could take advantage of the darkness.
Funny you say that.
And without darkness, it would have been hard to sneak up behind Mr. Roll and kill him.
You're right. Even I would notice something coming up behind me. Well, defense, what do you have to say about that?
What can I say about that? Mr. Wright, your claim is completely without merit. Unless you want to argue that the witness somehow magically made the outage happen. Well, maybe not magically, but... Wait, that's it! I contend this witness could have made the power outage happen. With no magic necessary. What?
You have a theory, defense?
All he had to do was make use of something shown in this diagram.
The breaker.
What did the witness use to make the power outage happen?
The breaker.
Take that!
The witness was in the storeroom. The circuit box in the storeroom the circuit box is on the storeroom at the end of the hallway. There's nothing really magical about turning off the breaker, wouldn't you say?
Nice try. But that theory doesn't hold water, lawyer man.
And why not?
You're saying I turned the breaker off and then snuck up on Mr. Roll and hit him? In pitch black darkness, with no source of light whatsoever? Is that what you're saying?
But the treasure box can glow in the dark.
With the lights off, the hallway is blacker than 100 midnights. You can't see what's in front of your face! How could anyone commit murder like that? Unless it's someone standing right in front of the victim, like the accused.
I hate when he's right. But I can't just let his point stand. Well, maybe the victim was holding something that served as a guide?
A guide through the darkness.
Something. That's more than a little vague, wouldn't you agree?
You ain't gonna move this room with a half-baked hunch like that, bro. You gotta hit him hard. Really make him feel it, you hear me? Just like my verse, baby. Woo! Well, I'm afraid I don't understand the witness's lyrics very well either. But on a trial, your arguments have to be clear and precise. Let's see some of that clarity and precision now, defense.
Uh-oh. What did I do?
Can you present us something that could have served as a guide through the darkness?
Yes.
I can.
Yes, I can. Because there has to be something.
Alright, let's see what you have, defense. What could the victim have been holding that served as a guide through the darkness?
The treasure box.
Take that!
I believe the victim was holding the treasure box. Huh?
Huh?
Have you gone mad? Well, the box glows in the dark, so you can use it as a sort of beacon.
Well, I guess you're right.
But why in the world would the victim be holding the treasure box? Well, because... Your guess is as good as mine. What is this lawyer talking about?
Nonsense and lies yet again!
Just give him the death penalty already! Is there no way to win them over?
Defense! Are we going to be needing those tongue shears after all?
No, your majesty.
Yeah, man. Do it! Do it! Then we can jam out this lawyer's shrieks of pain! Better get those screams of agony out now, lawyer man! While you still have a tongue to scream with!
I guess I'd better come up with a reason. No pressure or anything. It's just my tongue. As to why...
And your life.
As to why the victim was holding the treasure box, it can easily be explained as thus. Brain, don't fail me now. What reason could the victim possibly have to be holding that treasure box? The victim was holding the treasure box because he was...
a thief!
It's an idea I just happened to stumble upon. But I think it just might be the answer. And it would turn this whole trial upside down. Did you just sneeze there?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Hello, defense? Are you still with us? Let's hear this easy explanation you promised.
Isn't it possible that the victim himself was the thief?
The victim?
The thief?
What kind of bull are you spewing now? Your Majesty, this guy's off his rocker.
If the victim was the thief, everything we've learned so far would all make sense. And it would give us a completely new way to interpret the victim's actions. After the morning dance of devotion, Mr. Roll went to the treasure room. He grabbed the box that contained the treasure and started to take off with it. But then he ran into Albeth on the Great Stairs. That's why Mr. Roll pulled his gun on Albeth. Then, when the blackout occurred, Mr. Roll was bludgeoned to death in the darkness. This explains why the victim would be holding the glowing treasure box in the dark, and how it would have been possible for someone other than the accused to kill him. Do you have any idea what you're saying?
You're unbelievable, Laura, man. I think you've lost it. That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Trying to roll the temple? That devout believer? That pious Koraganist? I won't allow you to disparage the victim's departed soul with unfounded allegations. I hope you're prepared to back up your claim.
Of course, Your Majesty. Oh, really? In that case, can we assume you have proof? Uh-oh. Proof, huh? Do I have any proof? But I can't back down now. Yes, I have proof! In my dreams. The proof that Mr. Roll was the thief may have been left behind on a certain piece of evidence.
Very well. Let's see your evidence and be ready to stand behind it.
Footprints, fingerprints. I'll take anything at this point. Something that would have been involved with the theft. And that might still have some trace evidence left on it.
What proof do you have that the victim might have been the thief?
The treasure box again.
Take that!
The defense would like to examine the treasure box. There might be trace evidence on it that would show the victim had held it.
Might? You'd better hope you turn up something more definitive than that, defense.
Yes, sir, Your Majesty.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the treasure box.
Yeah, this guy's way more intimidating than the regular judge.
Yeah.
There you are, defense. You're free to examine it.
If I don't find something now, my entire argument up at this point will be blown. Plus, there's that little matter of the old tongue shears. I have to find something. I just have to. Now, to make sure I remember how to do this, I can rotate the evidence with the right stick. I can also use triangle and circle to zoom in to get a better look. And if I ever get two turnarounds, I can always use reset, clicking the right stick, to return things to the initial state. I better search every inch of this box carefully, and examine everything in detail with X.
Examine the top lid. Examine the top lid. Like the lid of the box.
This?
Yeah.
The lid of the box was forced open. But while the victim was holding the box, the lid must have been closed. I'll try closing the lid too. Click!
Hey!
What?
You son of a... You locked it!
So? What's the big deal? I thought you can open it with that key. I thought you could open it with that key you're wearing.
Yeah, I can. No sweat.
Then why is there a bucket load dripping off of you over there? I think I'd like to open this box back up again. Could you lend me your Magatama key?
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Where's the key? Where's the keyhole?
Well, it's the Magatama key.
So wouldn't it go in the hole above the Magatama mark? Looks like the Riddler's cane.
It won't turn. It won't turn though.
Huh? It won't open.
Would you look at that? The thief must have busted the lock when they forced the box open.
Really? 'Cause I'm not so sure about that. In any case, I'd better take another good look. I have to find proof that the victim was holding this box.
Rotate it to the right. See the bloody handprint?
This blood stain shows an outline of a hand. Could this be what I've been looking for? Your Majesty, take a look at this. There's a blood stain over here that outlines the shape of a hand.
Really? Let me see that. Oh my, you're right.
Now I'm getting somewhere. I believe the bloodstain is an outline of the victim's hand as he was holding the box.
What?
Even as he was being struck, he held on tight to the precious treasure box. After all, he'd gone through a lot of trouble to steal it. The blood from his head would have splattered across the hand and onto the box.
Objection!
Your Majesty, don't let yourself be taken in. It's just more of his lawyery deceit.
What do you mean?
Mr. Wright, where is your proof that the outline is that of the victim's hand? What? I should have seen this coming. Either show proof or prepare to meet the shears. Or you could save us all some time and bite your tongue out now and submit it instead. Jesus did. That I did not see coming.
Well, defense, how about it? Do you have proof that the victim is of the that the outline is of the victim's hand?
Yes.
Where would the proof of something like that even be?
Please submit your evidence at this time. What evidence shows that the outline of the treasure box is that of the victim's hand?
The crime photo.
Take that!
I've got it! This is the evidence that's going to save my beloved tongue! Mr. Payne, despite your claims about my forked tongue, it just so happens that I have the proof you require. You do? It's right here in the crime photo.
It is? Where? Defense, please point it out.
The bloody hand?
Yeah, I know, right? What proves that the bloodstain outline on the box is the victim's hand, you ask?
His bloody hand?
Take that!
Mr. Payne, take a good look at the victim's hand. See this? That's blood. What? If we place Mr. Roll's hand inside the bloody outline, you think the blood in his hand would complete the splatter? Exactly. Here goes nothing. And if they do form one complete splatter, it would prove my theory correct.
Then, the victim really was holding the box?
I'm willing to bet my life on it.
Yeah, literally.
The defense reasserts that the victim was the thief who stole the treasure box. You can't be serious! I protest. There's no way they would ever match up. I assert that it's patently impossible for... Ow! Talk about tongue karma. Sounds like he just bit his. Thank you.
Yep.
What's the matter, Mr. Payne? Did your forked tongue get tangled up in there? Or were you trying to submit your own tongue to the court?
Damn!
Why, you...
I can hardly believe it. Apparently not everything out of the defense's mouth is a bluff.
Of course not, Your Majesty. This tongue doesn't lie. And I'd like to continue to use my tongue in the future too, if you wouldn't mind. He never has to know it really was a bluff.
No! No, Mr. Roll! Not Mr. Roll! I can't believe it!
I'm sorry, Albie. I know it's upsetting news. He must have needed the money badly, probably to support his family. After all, he even gave up his dream of becoming a monk to help them.
Oh! So that thing Mr. Roll would only say to me. Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say.
Yeah. He was probably warning you not to end up a thief.
Mr. Roll.
Objection!
Now what? Oh, wait, if he's still got his tongue back. Now wait just 1 minute! If the victim was the thief, and he was holding the treasure box, then that means Mr. Roll was holding the murder weapon when he was killed!
Oh, that's a very good point. It doesn't make much sense, does it?
Objection!
If the victim was holding the treasure box, it couldn't have been the murder weapon. Which means the real murder weapon must have been something else.
The real murder weapon?
Something else? The blood was thought to have gotten on the box when the box was used as a weapon. But as it turns out, it wasn't the case. The blood splatter onto the treasure box the victim was holding when he was struck with the real weapon. That's what really happened. Isn't that right, Mr. Understanding?
Are you insinuating I'm the one who used this real weapon?
Are you saying I'm wrong in my understanding?
You got me riled up, Laura, man. I feel a song coming on.
Damn.
Yeah! I know I don't need to remind you, Defense, that your life is on the line.
I know, Your Majesty.
Yet you're prepared to risk it on this mere idea of a real murder weapon. Death to the lawyer!
This is it. The moment of truth. I can't back down. Not now. Yes, Your Majesty, I am. I'm confident the real murder weapon does indeed exist. That's a bold claim, Mr. Wright. Now let's see you back it up. Show us which piece of evidence points to the real murder weapon. Gladly. If I knew which one it was. What would somebody like Understanding use to bludgeon someone?
His own instrument.
Now then, Defense, please submit your evidence to the court. Yeah, let's see it, Lord Man. Let's see this thing that shows the real murder weapon you say I used.
The Dance of Devotion photo.
Take that!
What I'm about to present is really nothing more than a possibility. But this thin thread is all I've got. Allow me to direct the court's attention to this photo of the morning dance of devotion. That photo? How is that going to help you, Mr. Wright? There's something about it that doesn't sit right with me.
Oh yeah? What's the something, hmm?
This thing here is odd, to say the least. Well, it's a
The
different
instrument. Yeah, the instrument.
Take that!
Mr. Understanding, why is the instrument you're holding different from the one you're playing in the photo?
Would you look at that? They're completely different shapes.
I believe you said your Damalin was your one and only.
Well, Mr. Understanding, what do you have to say to that? I got nothing to say.
Then allow me to answer for you. They're different because the one in the photo is no longer in playable condition. Ooh! Not after
Damn!
Not after you use it to bludgeon Mr. Roll to death. Jesus.
My old partner wasn't doing so hot, so I brought her sister along. That's all. Not a big deal, lawyer man.
In that case, please submit your old Damalin to this court as evidence.
Too bad. You're too late. I got rid of her yesterday.
You what?
Burned her up with the rest of the trash. Ashes to ashes, baby.
He's already destroyed the evidence.
And I see more trash right here in this court that needs to burn in the fires of hell. Lawyer trash.
Now there's no proof to show?
Oh, come on. That was pathetic. Your agony could sound better than that. Where's that great scream of yours?
This can't be how it ends.
I think I've heard enough. It seems the defense is unable to produce the evidence it needs to prove its assertion.
But, Your Majesty, that's only because the witness destroyed it. Evidence is everything in court. Don't tell me you've forgotten this most fundamental principle of our profession.
Without sufficient proof, your claim is that Mr. Understanding is the murderer is no more than conjecture.
There's the pained expression I've been looking for. By the way, there seems to be one more thing you're forgetting. What is it now? You accused Mr. Understanding of being the thief. But the real thief turned out to be the victim. Uh-oh. And with that, Mr. Understanding's purported motive for murder goes out the window.
Great point, prosecutor. You tell him. If I'd been there, I would have just collared Roll and gotten the treasure back. There wasn't any reason for me to kill him. Now. Was there?
There's no good counter-argument to that.
It sounds to me like Mr. Understanding has been completely wrongfully accused. Unfortunate as it may be, I think it's time to hand down the verdict in this case.
Not good. Not good.
Defense, I trust you understand what you yourself will receive for taking on this case.
What do I do now? The murder weapon's been destroyed, and now I've got no motive. Or Albie will be convicted, and I'll lose my life too. Mr. Wright, you've wasted this court time and disparaged everything we hold sacred. We should charge you with less majesty in addition to the crime of abetting the accused.
Yeah, you should pay for desecrating my good name. Bye-bye, lower man. Time for you to do some repenting in the Twilight Realm.
This guy is guilty as sin. I just know it. He must have had some reason to kill Mr. Rowe, but what?
Come on, people! Let me hear you scream and shout! Hey, time to take this lawyer trash out! Exterminate!
Annihilate!
The thing to do at a time like this is to turn my thinking around. I shouldn't be trying to figure out what Understanding's motive was. I should be thinking about what kind of situation would give him a motive.
Did you steal it? He said.
We know that Mr. Rowe was the thief, and they'd gotten his hands on the box. So then why? Why in the world did he ask Albie that question? What about the treasure box would have prompted him to... Ah!
Defense! What's gotten into you?
Now I get it! Now it all makes sense!
Like, Palunka, man! What you trying to say? Muttering and squealing to yourself? Sounds like you knocked something loose upstairs.
Your Majesty, please hold off on your ruling for just a little while longer.
Don't tell me you're going to start begging for your life now.
No, Your Majesty, that's not it. It's just that I realized something important. We've been operating under a serious misconception this whole time.
A misconception, you say?
That's right. A mistaken notion about the treasure box. But could this really be true? If so, there's still a lot to figure out.
Very well. Let's hear what you have to say.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Majesty, this is just more of his nonsense. He's just stalling for time.
This is your last chance, Defense. The second I find it really is nothing but nonsense, no amount of begging will stay my hand. Understand?
Yes, Your Majesty. We all know this is just going to be another one of your stupid bluffs.
Now then, Defense, what is this misconception you mentioned?
The thing we didn't realize about the treasure box was that
it was empty.
What if the treasure box was already empty from the start? What?
What?
Please recall that when Mr. Rowe ran into Albie on the Great Stairs, he asked the boy a question.
Did you steal it? He said.
Also recall that Mr. Rowe was holding the treasure box at the time. So why then did he ask Albie the question that he did?
That is a bit peculiar, isn't it?
Not at all, Your Majesty. Not once you realize that by the time Mr. Rowe got to the treasure room, the treasure box was already empty.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Rowe suspected that Albie had gotten into it first, which is why he confronted Albie when he ran into the boy on the stairs. How would the victim have known the treasure box was empty? He didn't have any way of opening it.
Objection!
Once a year, the victim had the duty of carrying the treasure box to the palace.
He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite.
He would have been able to tell by the weight when he lifted it that the box was empty.
I see. Yes, I suppose he would have been able to tell, wouldn't he?
Mr. Rowe most likely decided to at least steal the empty box. It's an important historical artifact in and of itself, after all. What's your point, Mr. Wright? What does any of this have to do with Mr. Understanding? My point is this. It gave Mr. Understanding a motive to murder the victim. A motive? Mr. Understanding, keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, isn't it? So if anyone had found out that the treasure was missing, you would have been accused of incompetence. From the moment Mr. Rowe discovered that the treasure was gone, his fate was sealed. Because you decided then that he had to be silenced forever. But that's absurd!
Can you believe the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth? This is all just a colossal joke. So, then what really happened to the treasure?
It had to have been stolen long before this incident occurred. By Mr. Peace, Love, and Understanding himself. Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to accuse Mr. Understanding? Your Majesty, please don't listen to these trumped-up charges. The defense is grasping.
Objection!
Rude. The treasure box can only be opened with the key Mr. Understanding holds. Who else could have stolen the treasure?
Objection!
Rude. As I said, the accused stole the treasure by forcing open the box. Your Majesty, I call for a swift ruling.
I'm not ready to give my verdict yet.
What?
The defense has successfully presented a new possibility in this case.
Yes, finally! A tiny shred of hope.
Mr. Understanding, would you care to make any statements in response to the defense's claims?
He's losing it.
Yep.
This is all bull! My noggin's a rage cage and it's ready to explode, baby! Instructor Understanding, please calm yourself. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. I dutifully watched over that treasure with pride. And now I'm getting accused of stealing it? This lawyer is a large scumbag! Eep.
Oh god.
You better believe I got something to say. Open up your ear holes, sheeple. Let's rock! Dance to the lion, lawyer!
Damn. Final testimony, let's go!
Finally! For how long this first case was?
Yeah. Final testimony, we're in the home stretch!
My poor throat!
Rock on, Jesus.
Alright. Now we've heard from both sides. Either the treasure box was forced open by the accused, as the witness claims, or Mr. Understanding opened it. As the defense claims, defense, this is your last chance to cross-examine the witness.
Yes, Your Majesty.
If you are able to prove your assertions by the end of this cross-examination,
Then the DC Act will come into play, and both you and the accused will lose your lives. I understand. Life or death, it all comes down to this.
Mr. Wright.
Don't worry, Albie. I'm here to defend you. I promise it'll be alright.
Thank you. I believe in you, Mr. Wright. I know you can win this for me. And after we win, we can go see Miss Maya. Together!
It's a deal. I can't let Albie down. I have to win this trial. Somehow, I have to prove that only Understanding could have stolen the treasure.
do your worst, Lord Trash. This is your requiem. The last song you'll ever hear in this mortal coil.
Press on the third statement.
Can I just say I love voicing the stood?
I know!
Hold it!
The defendant didn't force the box open. That's a lie. In fact, you're the one who opened it. Isn't that right?
Come on. You just saw for yourself, didn't you? The lock was busted on account of the box being forced open.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's your proof right there.
Score one for the metalhead.
Look, if the accused really didn't try to force his way into the box, then how do you explain why the lock was busted and wouldn't open for you earlier?
How do I explain why the box wouldn't unlock earlier? Maybe there's
a different way to open it.
There's a different way to open the box.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There's a secret trick to opening it, to protect its contents from being stolen. And you're the only one who knows how it works, isn't that right?
Are you for real? You've been watching too many movies, Laura, man.
So you're one of those tourists. Honestly, Mr. Wright, did you come expecting magic and mystery around every corner?
I'll have you know, Defense, the Kingdom of Khura'in is not some sort of fantasy funland.
Yeah, more like fantasy dystopia. Ugh. It's true I don't have any real grounds to make this assertion, and yet...
Oh, yeah! I feel another song coming on. A little number with a crazy lore wild, with fantastic ideas. Ah, a new verse. Please add it to your testimony, Mr. Understanding.
This is new and fresh.
This?
Yes.
Hold it!
Delusional, am I? Well, we'll see about that. Indeed, the defense's sinful wrongdoing has made him lose his touch with reality.
Let's hear it! What'll it be? For the sinner's flight or fancy?
Nothing, because I'm not the delusional one. I just know there's got to be some secret trick to opening the treasure box.
Oh, really? And where exactly is this secret hidden?
The secret is obviously hidden in...
the key.
There's obviously some secret hidden in the key. I'd like to examine it, if you please.
You don't know when to quit, do you? Here, go ahead. Examine it all you like.
Nothing. I don't see a thing.
Well, Defense, What have you discovered?
I'm afraid I haven't discovered anything, Your Majesty. Here, I'll return it now.
I told you! Didn't I tell you?
Yes, you told me. There's just no reasoning with this man. The accused forced the lock open. There's no other explanation.
That's right. He desecrated the box by opening it without using the Matama key.
Wait, what did he just say?
I'll sing it as many times as I have to get through your thick lawyer skull.
Present the Magatama key.
Yeah, I can't do that just now.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's what he just said.
For the forgetful defense's sake, could you please add that to your testimony?
If I have to, carve it into your brain, lawyer man.
Now present the Magatama key.
Objection!
Just a minute, Mr. Understanding. You just called your key the Matama key, didn't you? But didn't you originally say it was called the Magatama key?
Busted!
Ooh, that looks sore.
Ooh!
The Matama key? What's that?
I don't know, Your Majesty. But apparently, it's a rather crucial question.
What? What's the big deal? Oh, I said the wrong thing. So what? Simple slip of the tongue.
You're sweating bullets, baby!
An A for effort, Mr. Wright, but your grandstanding betrays your desperation. I'm afraid a small slip of the tongue like that adds absolutely nothing to your argument.
What say you, defense? It's an important detail?
Judging by Understanding's reaction, I'd say it's everything my argument needs. Yes, Your Majesty, it's very important. This key is apparently not the Magatama key, but rather the Matama key. And I believe the discrepancy holds great significance for the defense.
Oh man, just a meaningless mistake. Insignificant. You're riding this crazy train to nowhere, lawyer man.
Your Majesty, please don't pay the defense any heed. It's all nonsense.
To tell the truth, I'm not really clear on what the defense is driving at myself. However, I am eager to find out.
What?
Defense, you will explain yourself like your life literally depends on it, because, well, it does. Now then, is the name of the key an important detail?
Yes, it's an absolutely important detail, I think. Because the Matama key is connected to the Founder's orb.
I see. Very well, in that case, please show the court the grounds on which you are basing this claim.
The grounds, Your Majesty?
You can of course show grounds, can you not, defense?
Of course! What else can I say? I have to come up with something. Anything, even if it's just a bluff. The Matama key. Matama, There has to be something, somewhere that this ties Matama to the orb together.
Don't keep me waiting, defense. I'm already pissed enough at you as it is. What evidence shows a connection between the Matama key and the Founder's orb?
The Song of Ceremony.
Take that!
What's that? The Song of Ceremony?
All this time, the answer was right there in front of me. It's right there in the Song of Ceremony performed during the Dance of Devotion. Your Majesty, the Song of Ceremony tells of the treasure of the founder of Koreanism, but hidden within its lyrics is the secret behind how to really open the treasure box. Oh, holy Mother
Of God? Holy Mother of God!
How can that be, defense?
The Song of Ceremony contains the following lyrics. When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. I believe the Matama here refers to the Matama key.
Well, yes, it's the same word. But that doesn't mean...
We've been calling this key the Magatama key. But that's why I inserted the key into the lock with the Magatama design on it, and that was obviously not the right way to use it.
I suppose you know the right way?
I do, Your Majesty. To use the key properly, you have to first...
Flip it vertically.
If we turn the Magatama shape upside down like this... it becomes the Koreanese symbol of the soul. In other words, a Matama.
Oh my, you're absolutely right. But now what? What do you do with it? It's too big to fit in the lock that way.
Oh, I knew he was just bluffing. Bluffs and lies are the only tools of his trade, after all. There must be some other place this key fits, but where? Maybe I'll pain his ass if I get angry enough. Let's see. What were the 2 words of the Song of Ceremony again? When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favors of the orb is bestowed.
Turn it around.
Where should the Matama key actually be used?
Rotate it to the back. There, that shape, see?
That's...
where the butterfly is? Yeah, there. Got it! That shape there. And that's the final piece of evidence. We're done!
Clever.
Yeah. There it is!
My goodness! The treasure box! It really opened! No way, man!
What? No! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real secret behind the Song of Ceremony. It's the true key to opening the treasure box. It's all over, Mr. Payne. How so? Let's say someone was fooled into trying to force the front-facing lock open. Sadly for them, it won't budge. That's because the lock is, after all, just a decoy.
Then, what you're saying is...
neither the victim nor the defendant would have been able to open the box. They therefore had no way of stealing the treasure. The only one who could have stolen it is the man who knew about the Matama key. Peace, love, and understanding! But I'm not done yet. Please recall the scene of the crime. On the floor by Mr. Roll's body was the very unlocked and very open treasure box. Only someone who knew what
Yeah, I was saying, yep.
Only someone who knew how to open the box could have left it in that state. And so, there can only be one true culprit. Admit it, Mr. Understanding. You're the one who killed Mr. Roll.
Gotcha, bitch!
Oh! Oh! Oh, I felt that. Huh? Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, fess up!
It's all his fault. Why'd he have to try and steal the treasure? Why'd I have to spot him with that box? On my way to the storeroom after the morning dance. It's his fault. I had to cause that blackout and clock him good. I couldn't let my secret get out. And nobody could know the treasure box was empty. I'd lose my position as head monk. Who knows what else they'd do to me? I couldn't. I had to stop him.
That's all she wrote. Good night.
What a shocking development. I can scarcely believe it. Nothing like this has ever happened since the DC Act was enacted 23 years ago.
So it was enacted in 2005.
Wow.
Which is when the first Ace Attorney game released in the West.
What are the odds?
No. My perfect, unblemished record. Destroyed! The incredible pain. Ruined. Well, I'll be damned. And the crown disappeared.
Exposed! Bald!
Did the lawyer really win? I can't believe it!
No way! This can't be happening!
Peace! I said peace! Honestly speaking, I'm just as shocked as everyone else. But the truth has been made known, so it's time for me to give my verdict. In the name of the Holy Mother, this court finds the accused, I'll be your guide, not guilty.
We did it! Huh? Oh.
I like that better than confetti.
Dang. It's actually really peaceful. As if the soul's been laid to rest.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's still quite a commotion. The people from the gallery show no sign of clearing out. I can't believe it! Not guilty!
I'm still in shock. Can you believe that guy?
I can feel everybody's eyes on me. This can't be happening! It's impossible!
Oh, Holy Mother, preserve us!
I've never been in a defendant lobby quite this uncomfortable.
Mr. Wright!
Oh, Albie!
Thank you! Thank you so much for what you did for me!
I'm just glad it turned out okay. It was touch and go there for a while. Yeah, no shit.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Wright. I had a really hard time trusting you at first.
That's okay, Albie. I know how unpopular lawyers are in this country. But how did it ever get this way in the first place?
Allow me to explain. At least, I wish I could explain. But I don't really know why. I never even questioned it before today. By the time I was born, all the lawyers were already gone. As far back as I can remember, verdicts have been based on her benevolence's insights.
Right. Rafa, the royal princess.
Priestess.
Oops.
It's okay. You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair? Do explain, outsider. How verdicts founded on the truths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality.
For her part, I'm sure she really believes in what she says, but even with her benevolence's divination seances, lawyers are still necessary. Without proper defense, people could easily wind up receiving wrongful convictions.
Mr. Wright! Shh!
Huh?
Don't say that so loud! People might think you're a rebel! You could be arrested!
A rebel?
That's right. One of those people going against our queen in the court system. They call themselves the Defiant Dragons. And they're led by a scary guy named Dirk. They'll do anything to overthrow her eminence, even commit crimes.
Dirk. I remember people in the gallery mentioning that name.
The things you're saying out loud, like the stuff they say. But you're not scary like that Dirk guy. Oh.
You. Yeah, you. I want to talk to you, see? Blight, is it?
Right, sir. Phoenix Wright. And you are?
I'm the Coroner's Minister of Justice. The name's how do I say that? Igna Karkul Karayin. I oversee the whole legal shebang. I was watching this three-ring circus in there.
You were? Wow, the Minister of Justice. So he's in charge of the entire court system. Defense Culpability Act and all.
You're not the least bit suspicious. Mr. Inga, how are you, sir?
Run along, Mini-Monk. Grown-ups are talking here.
Yes, sir. Very sorry, sir. Even the dog doesn't like him.
May I help you with something?
Just wanted to take a good look at you. Guys like you aren't exactly a dime a dozen around here. Huh. Well then.
He's eyeing me like I'm some kind of exotic creature in a cage.
Oh yeah. Might as well share this little morsel with you. Turns out Roll was a seasoned thief. A repeat offender, see? Had my men look into it, and they found all the booty he'd pilfered right there in his digs.
He seemed like such a nice man. Why, Mr. Roll? Why?
Guess he was doing it for his family. What a mook.
A mook? How can you say that?
Guess that kind of sob story gets you common folk around Misty-eyed, huh? Anyway, another thing. I had my men check out Understanding Fella, too. He wasn't the one with the sticky fingers. It's the insurgents.
What?
They put the squeeze on our head monk, apparently. So he gave up the Founder's Orb and tried to keep it hush-hush.
Wow, I see. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, say, White. That was a cute little number you pulled in my courtroom today, wasn't it? First not guilty ruling in 23 years. You're making waves, see? Stirring the pot. Catch my drift.
Oh, well, Yikes, I'm in for it now.
But thanks to that song and dance, we know our precious national treasure got nicked.
Wait, is he supposed to have a British accent?
Oh.
So I'm gonna call it a wash and let it slide this time.
But all I did was defend the accused.
You'd do best to read between the lines here, chump.
Yeah, I think this must be the inspiration for the greatest attorney set for the Meiji Revolution with Japan and Britain alliance.
You're standing on thin ice, you get my drift? Even a dirty, no-good punk knows to cash in his chips before the house steps in. Do us both a favor and keep an eye on the path you're walking down. You don't know whose toes you might be stepping on. This ain't your turf, buddy. Never forget whose soil you're standing on.
And
yeah,
fuck you too.
I can definitely see him being English.
English or Australian with this slang?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's you?
Yikes. He was kind of scary, wasn't he? He kind of reminds me of the Penguin when he talked. From Arkham City with the Australian accent.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
yeah.
No use worrying about it. We have more important things to think about. Such as when we can continue the sightseeing tour?
Tour? Oh, anytime, sir. We also have plenty of time until Miss Maya's training ends. And there's still lots more temples to see and all kinds of local foods to eat. I can show you the natural beauty of the area and the waterfalls used for training. I haven't shown you the breathtaking mountain views from the Plaza of Devotion yet. There's this place where you guys really do...
All right. Slow down, Albie. There's plenty of time.
And when we're done with all that, we can go see Miss Maya together.
Yeah, you bet. Maya. I wonder how she's doing. Hope she's okay.
So, how about that not guilty, Dirk?
I heard. Sounds like the winds of change are beginning to stir.
We did it!
Fucking hell. For a first case, that was long.
Yeah.
3.25 hours?
Yeah. Funny enough, that's how long the first... that's funny, that's how... 2.5 hours to 3 is how long the first trials for the Grey's Attorney series are.
I see.
Yeah. But we did it!
Jesus, I genuinely forgot how long that first trial was, because I haven't played Spirit of Justice since when it first came out in 2016.
Yeah.
So yeah, 9 years ago.
Fucking hell. But we did it!
My poor throat. All you had to do was voice a kid.
Yep.
I had to
And Rafa.
And Rafa, yeah. Oh, she's a kid too, so yeah, 2 kids.
Yeah.
I had to voice an old man, a metalhead, a lawyer. Hey.
And a pain in the ass.
A pain in the ass, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max. You're killing me. Don't answer that. A rhetorical question.
We did it.
Anyways, like we said at the start of the stream, this is our last stream for 2025 before we take a break.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Solstice, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year.
Whatever you celebrate, I hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope you will have a great new year. We'll be back on January 8th for Nicole's birthday stream, so we hope to see you all then.
See you then!
See you then. Good night.
Bye-bye!